Hey, good evening. Welcome back to Pacing the Pension. If this is your first time here, I'm Jeff. On this channel, I like to discuss three pillars or three spans that I believe are important in our retirement phase, or as I've heard on other channels, and specifically Retirement Transformed, the discovery phase. Those three spans are lifespan, or the total time we have on the clock, the health span, the physical and mental engine that we use to live it, and then the wealth span, how we fund our freedom and pace our pension. Today, just wanted to do a quick video as I have completed 3 of 4 runs for the first week of an 18-week plan as I train for my first ever marathon, and I'm doing it at age 54. This week, as I get into it and doing this plan, and if you look at the chart that's on the thumbnail, I continue to look at it and I see that 26-mile long run that's going to be on race day, and that totally weekly mileage on that same week being nearly 60 miles a week for that week. And the very first question that pops into my head is exactly what's on that thumbnail. Can I really do this? This was even more of a question this week as I was humbled doing some of my runs that I've been doing so far, where the temperatures and the high humidity got so high, and then was even trying to do it with small mileage. So for all this, I will try to give you as much raw and honest feedback as I can about my own journey on this process. This week is the first week of the training plan. The good thing is it's only a total of 23 miles for the week. The other part of it that's good about that is I've built up a decent base already, and just last week completed 23 miles for the week. So when I saw that was the same mileage that I had for this week, I was like, okay, at least this first week is doable. The key is that I have to keep reminding myself that this training plan is like a mountain. I'm not trying to crest that mountain tonight or tomorrow. I just need to get through each individual workout and each bite-sized week. Whereas a runner's dad joke, it's a marathon plan, not a sprint plan. Have to remember that the race is not tomorrow. It is in November. So I was not trying to or being asked to run 26.2 miles on the first workout or even this first week as a total mileage. Just as we do for our own health span pillar, we need to invest in the efficiency of our engine so it can last as long as the retirement lifespan. We need to build that physical resilience layer by layer and not all at once. No need to run the RPM straight up on the first day or first week and get to a red line and then break the engine and then not be able to have the health span or even be able to be physically or mentally ready to do the marathon if I try to redline myself in the first week or first day. So I was able to get everything together and get ahead of this week, and I've already done 3 of the 4 workouts with the 4th coming tomorrow. And that's when I have to complete 8 miles of my last week or my first week tomorrow morning. I will have check marked that first week of the long 18-week journey by finishing 8 miles tomorrow morning. God willing that I can be able to get that in between all the rain showers and thunderstorms and all that. But we will get it in, and I'll have this first week complete. This is the first time that I'm actually following a dedicated plan that was established by a coach. Up to this point, it's been really, truly utilizing the great mentors of the great group of people I'm surrounded by here in Elizabethtown, Kentucky, at the Running Souls, and just great friends that are in the running community, and also because I'm using AI. And knowing that AI is around us, I've been able to use that AI, Gemini AI, as more specifically, and put all my workout results into that AI and have them give me some on-the-spot coaching and give me their perspective. And then having, again, the great group around me help me figure out what I need to do and train and get ready for the 5Ks, 10Ks, even my first 10-miler that I've already accomplished and my first half marathon that I accomplished. That was more using AI and using mentors to be able to help me out. But this is the first time that I'm actually using a dedicated plan that was that was sent out by the Indy Marathon, that was set up by a great doctor up there. And I don't remember his name off the top of my head. Next video or something, I'll try to make sure I remember that and give you that information. But it's a great plan that was put together, and has even my AI agent mentioned that that plan is well renowned and a great baseline model to go off of to be able to finish your first marathon. So when I initially looked at the plan, I'm like, okay, we can get there if I follow it and listen to what I'm supposed to do, and even more using the mentoring from the group that I'm in that have been there and done that before. The one thing that the AI did do, though, is catch a point in the future of the plan where a tactical adjustment needed to be made. The Gemini AI, knowing that I have had an initial long-term goal, was to run the 2026 Army 10 miler this October, and I've already committed to and signed up for. It immediately caught that there was a scheduling conflict with this marathon plan. In week 5, which is the week of the Army 10 miler, it called for a massive 20-mile long run. But that's the exact same weekend that I'm going to be in DC. So it's going to be hard to try to do 10 miles if I'm, to do 20 miles if I'm only doing 10 mile for a run race for that. So the Gemini actually came back to me and adapted the plan and it's swapping the mileage blocks from week 6 to week 5. So moving the 20 miler long run a week earlier in the plan, but also, as the AI mentioned, and even talking to some great people here at the Running Souls place that I've run with, that it's actually going to be a tactical win in my head, right? Because I'm in mindset win going into the Army 10 miler because I've already completed a 20 miler the weekend before. As those that have served in the military and even in the civil service, we know and we talk about all the time tactical adaptability. The training plan is the blueprint, but it's not the prison. We're not locked into it, and it has to be done physically this way all the time. In life, or if a bucket list race like the Army 10 miler comes along, you just don't quit that plan. You make the audit and you adjust it. What I hope to do over these next 18 weeks is provide you guys with some updates, give you all not only the highlight reels, but also document some of the peaks and the valleys and the heavy-legged mornings and the other updates on how this training is not only working for my health engine, but how it's also making a difference in my lifespan. But I also wanted to do this so I can ask for you all to help me and help me keep me accountable. Either if you're in the area or even virtually, if you're running your first 5K or managing your own training blocks or just pacing your own retirement health, let me know what you're doing, as that will help motivate me to continue my journey. If you are in the area and you want to join me on a long run Saturday, or even if one of those other training runs during the week, I'm always open to have a few more folks join me and see the amazing group that I get to enjoy doing my runs with. So back to the thumbnail question. Can I do this? Right now, in week 18, the first week of the training plan, I'll be honest, I don't know if my body can handle or will handle mile 22 of the marathon. But I know I'm handling this first week of the 18-week plan. We pace the miles the exact same way we pace the pension, one consistent block at a time. Are you training for anything this summer or fall? If you have run Indy before, or for that matter, any marathon, please drop your best rookie advice in the comments below. If you're going to have any goals that you would like someone else to help keep you accountable for, put it in the comments. Let me know, and also anybody else that's on here, they'll get to know too if they read the comments, and we can be there for each other. Let's go to work and let's go pace this pension.